Alright, here we are in round 3. As I said at the end of round 2, our opponent offered to split, which, you know, I would probably do unless I really wanted to practice, but since I'm recording it, definitely going to play it here. Oh yeah, this guy's in our deck. That guy's good. Probably the best card in our deck, actually. But told my opponent I liked his odds. I don't think this deck is very good, as I've said a bajillion times in this draft, but I'm not going to keep a one-lander, even though I do have some pretty sweet cards in here. 2/5, 5 and a 6 drop. So that I'm going to keep. Are we first? Yeah, we're playing first. So we're going to go ahead and run this, though. Maybe Spire Tracer will totally get us there again. If this guy drops out green, white, red, things are going to be... Well, I guess things aren't that bad. I'm happy to be in the finals with this deck, as I've already stated. I just don't think it's very good. So, gonna trade onesies here. At least it's an Orzhov deck. At least it's something different. All right. Well, that's good. Definitely, I'm gonna have to hit a land here, preferably a mountain. But if we can go Ivy Lane into Scab Clan, in fact, I'd probably Ivy Lane onto my Spire Tracer. Yeah, start trying to get in some damage. Ivy Lane into, actually probably be Ivy Lane into Rampager, into Charger. So land is what we're looking for. Land is the answer. Yep. Well, things are definitely looking bad here. This guy is... In fact, I think I'm just going to attack into it, and if he wants to block, which he probably won't. I don't think he blocks here, but if he does, I'd probably drop a Scab Clan Charger. I don't think he blocks here. He's got to know something's up, and he wants to keep the Kingpin's Pet. He's so far ahead on board. I mean, he's going to swing for 5 damage, and I'm just sitting here with 4 4-drops in my hand and a 3-drop I can't cast, so... Yeah. So things are looking bad. Like, bad. Ugh. Things are looking terrible. Went from bad to terrible. I think I'm just going to lose this game. Let's see, what do we want to do here? I guess the 3/1 first striker... I mean, jeez, I'm going to take 6 damage this turn. Clearly I can't attack with this guy. I have to chump block, which isn't good. It's not good. But if I play the 3/1, I at least stop the ground attack, probably. I mean, I guess the 2/3 does the same thing. Maybe it's better to get the Ivy Lane Denizen down and then start playing green creatures. Maybe I can get my Gore Clan Rampager up to like... Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to hide anything on this game because what's the point? It's the finals. I think I'm just going to chump block with the Spire Tracer. I can't really take 6 here, especially with an Extort guy out and flying. So things are definitely looking pretty terrible. When a guy offers a chop in the finals, especially when my deck is this bad, I would definitely take it. Yeah, not only is this a pretty bad match for me, and I kind of stalled out a little bit, but his deck's actually pretty good. So there's most of my deck right there. I'm going to take 4 in the air this turn. And a guy I don't want to block. I mean, I guess if I had the swine, I could double block. That wouldn't be terrible. Yeah, I mean, there's just nothing I can do here to stop this onslaught of goodness. I do have a Crocodile in my deck, too. Haven't seen that a single game yet. I haven't really been up against a lot of flyers, so it hasn't really mattered, but looking at all these flyers reminded me that I do have 1 Croconera in my deck. Let's see. I mean, I guess I'll just play the Rampager and show it. Actually, I'm going to play the Scab Clan Charger. That'll make him... Well, that's not going to do it either. Put a 3/5 on him, then I play another guy and it makes him 4/6. Yeah, that's okay. I'd rather show the Scab Clan Charger than the Rampager. They're from different clans. He's from the Gore clan. He's from the Scab Clan. I don't think there's really that many other clans. So, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter what I do here because I take 4 in the air. I have to block the Alms Beast. So, I guess I block with the Ivy Lane Denizen. And that way next turn I can double block with a Gore Clan Rampager. It doesn't seem great. It does not seem great, but alright, well, I didn't really see that, but I don't really have any options anyway. I mean, it's not like I could really, I mean, I can't play around that, so it does not really matter. I mean, he can just do that same thing again, and I probably die, right? Well, I'm going to die to the air anyway, so okay. There's no reason to really play this one out. So, let's see. Go to C again. No target artifacts or no artifacts or enchantments. The riot gear is not going to do a lot. I guess basically I just have to draw a little better. I don't know that there's really any plays I could have done better. I mean, I guess I could stop swinging with Spire Tracer, but I think that was just a bad matchup and a bad draw. So let's go to game 2 and see what happens. I haven't liked my chances all night, but I made it to the final. So let's go to game 2. All right, here we are in game 2. Again, our deck's pretty slow, but so far it's worked out okay. Let's go ahead and stick with it and see what happens. I think it's a pretty bad matchup for our deck in general. Plus, it looked like his Orzhov deck's actually pretty good. Like I said, I actually like drafting Orzhov quite a bit. I think it's pretty strong. It just suits my playstyle as well. I like the flying guys and the removal guys and all that fun stuff. So it's cool. I think I'm going to attack here. He's not going to block, and then I'm probably going to burst to strength and trade. Maybe it's not worth trading at this point. I mean, once this guy starts flying, I'm in trouble. Let's see here. I mean, we're gonna get Azertoss swine out pretty soon. I think I'll just trade. I mean, I could play 2 of them, but that doesn't make my guy a whole lot better. So that's fine. We'll trade. I mean, we 2-for-1 ourselves, but his guy's better than our guy. So that's fine. That's also pretty good, actually. So that does an okay job of getting by the Undercity Informer. Prophetic Prism, interesting. Didn't see anything other than black and white out of him last game. Definitely swinging here. Definitely swinging. Definitely need a couple more lands as well, but gonna go ahead and swing. Play a Spire Tracer and pass, probably. I assume he's gonna take 3 here. I mean, he could have Smite. Hard to play around Smite all day. You gotta attack sooner or later. Okay. So no Smite. Definitely going to be a Spire Tracer. Alright, well, again, can't play around everything. Definitely not going to win if you never attack, so... I mean, you could just burst of strength on this guy, because it's a permanent +1/+1 counter. Just make him a 2/2, but he's got so much flying. He's got so much stuff going on. I don't think that's the way to do it. And he's got lots of ground guys, so a land would be pretty sweet. Alright. Again, the Blood Rush on the Swine is pretty good, but I need a 5/4, way more. I mean, if he starts dropping white dudes, then we're in trouble. But that's only for the attack. I mean, if he goes super defensive, then alright, well, it's a Prophetic Prismathon. Prophetic Prism's fine. I'd want to be playing a third color to run 2 of them, and maybe he is. But maybe. He has some very good cards, and he's light on playables for... okay. So in black-white, it could really only be another Executioner swing, I think. Right? I mean, I think it could only be another Executioner swing. And if that's the case, he... I mean, if that's the case, he's going to get me either way. It's just whether I want it to be after I attack, so he takes 5, or whether I want it to be... You know what, I'm going to go ahead and just take it, because I want to swing with my guy. That might be a bluff, but that'd be a pretty ballsy bluff. And it might be. We're going to go ahead and swing with both here, though, because he could have lots of tricks here. But like a smite, looks like a smite to me. Oh, nope, just a chump block. Again, it could be an Executioner swing, but if that's the case, I'd rather take 2, trade for the Court Street Denizen, and play out my Scab Clan Charger. Scab Clan Charger I will block with. It might be another Executioner swing, it's gotta be. Yeah. So, I mean, that's not a surprise, but we kind of thought that. That was kind of the reason we didn't block here, is we didn't want to trade our guy for a Gutter Skulk. We'd rather trade the Court Street Denizen or 5 damage for our guy. So, that's okay. This game's definitely looking better. I mean, it's not won by any means, but... Well, that guy's gonna be a problem. Always gonna be a problem. I mean, a Ruination Worm with a Burst of Strength is good, so I guess that's what we're gonna do, and hope that Ruination Worm plus Burst of Strength gets the job done. Definitely not blocking the Alms Beast. I mean, if he's got more removal, another Executioner swing, a Smite, something like that, Ugh, well that's pretty bad for a Ruination Worm, but what are you gonna do? You're gonna keep attacking with a Spire Tracer is what you're gonna do. All it's gotta do is get through for 12 more turns. So things are not looking super great. I'm gonna play out the land. You never know what we're gonna want to play. I do have a lot of 6 and 7 drops. I need, in case I want to play something. I don't know. Alright, well, Croconura would have been nice, for sure. Things are looking bad now. Things are looking pretty bad. I can swing with the Spire Tracer and then mugging this guy, and that might be what I have to do. In fact, I think that is what I have to do. If he doesn't block it, that's fine, but he's got it too stalled up, and the Dutiful Thrall just kind of ruins my Ruination Worm. Like, it makes things pretty bad for my Ruination Worm. I mean, getting rid of his flyer isn't nearly as important since I can't get through now, and none of my guys fly. Maybe the Gargoyle would have been better than whatever I took. I don't remember. Oh, the Active Treason. Active Treason's been okay. Alright, that is good. I mean, it's pretty good. Not like I can really do a lot with a whole bunch of 4/4 lands at the moment. Gonna play him anyway. I mean, I could make this guy 8/7 with my Burst of Strength, but if he blocks and blocks, then I trade my guy for his Alms Beast. That doesn't seem great at the moment. Although, I mean, maybe trading my guy for his Alms Beast makes sense. I mean, if he blocks with his Thrall, he takes a lot of damage. I don't think he can just block with the Thrall because of the trample. I mean, he can double block, and I just trade my guy for his guy straight up, but then I have a whole bunch of 4/4 lands, so I think that's what I want to do, actually. I don't think I can win the long game against this guy unless this works. Alright, so that's what I expected to happen. And I think either way my guy's gonna die. We go to 8/7. So at this point, there's no point of using my Burst of Strength. My guy's just gonna die. So that's fine. Okay, so I think that's fine. Next turn we're going to start rushing in with some lands. It's going to have to be 2 of them, so I guess probably not going to be this turn. Oh, I mean, I can rush in with a land and give it trample, so I guess that's what I'm going to do. I could do that twice. Do that twice. I think this is better. Let's swing once and give it trample. So I'm not sure, but I think trading my guy for the Alms Beast was pretty important since I can get in with 4/4 lands, and most of his guys are going to be underpowered to my 4/4. Really, the only big guy he's probably going to have is the Alms Beast. So, I mean, things definitely don't look great still, but I got a lot of lag. I got a lot of life. He can start double blocking and taking out my lands if he wants. Alright, well that's good. Let's see, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think I need probably another turn before that's going to win me the game, and that's okay. He's pretty soon he's gonna probably start double blocking, and that's okay as well. All right, so that's okay. Let's see. Do we want to play a Burst of Strength here to make my land a 5/5? That's okay, I think, but probably not that important. I think, I mean, I can do that and wipe out both his guys, and then I lose my Burst of Strength and my land. And the land doesn't die. Okay, I think that's, oh no, the land does die. Clearly he's playing around a Burst of Strength, but I still think it's worth killing both his guys, so that's fine. I'm gonna do that anyway. Okay. So things are looking up. Things are looking up. Again, my Clan Defiance only does 5 damage here, but let's see. Let's see, if I play a 4/4 land, swing with everybody, he can block 4, 6, and I deal 6 damage, and then with Clan Defiance next turn, I think that is fine. I guess if I do this, I can't give all my guys trample. But I think... I mean, if I attack with this guy, he just snap blocks here. And if then blocks here, then I get in for 2. That doesn't seem great. I think this is the attack I'm going with. He'll probably block here. That's fine. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and pay the trample and not pay the Gore Clan Rampager cost at this point. I should win next turn pretty much regardless, I think. Gotta play a little faster probably. I'm at 7 minutes, but had some thinking to do on this one. And he's flooded out, so... I think I'm just going to play Clan Defiance and win. This, I think, will just win it. And there could be a Psychic Strike in there. Okay. So there was that. I still didn't see anything for Naturalize, so we'll go to game 3 and see what happens. Alright, here we go for game 3. This seems like a pretty good hand. I mean, Bomber Core's not great. Scab Clan Charger's pretty okay, but he has a lot of flyers. But we do have Clan Defiance, which can kind of wipe a board, and a Zertos Swine. So let's run it. Mugging is very good also. Again, didn't see anything that would require some Prophetic Prisms, but maybe his deck is just light on playables. Maybe he's got some bomb in there of a color other than black and white we just have not seen. That's always possible. The no play yet, that makes me happy. So the plan is to play Ivy Lane Denizen and then Scab Clan Charger. Get some value for my Ivy Lane Denizen. Alright. I'm gonna leave that be for now. Okay. Alright, he's willing to trade there. That's fine by me. Definitely fine by me. His deck started out slow enough this game. It's possible we can get there. I mean, we got green creatures. We got a removal spell. Well, that's not great, but it is what it is. So that may or may not alter the plans. Definitely playing... Actually, you know what? Let's just get the Zertos Swine out there. If he's got more removal, he's got more removal, but if not, this guy creates a very short clock. Very short clock. Lots of options. Lots of options is a good thing. I think I'm just going to attack and play some guys. I could play the Mugging. He's probably going to chump block. Or not. Alright, hey, that's actually great for me. So, Spire Tracer into Scab Clan Charger. You know what's going to happen. I mean, there's going to be an Executioner swing here. But again, can't really play around that, so... There you go. Alright. I think probably gonna just play the Clan Defiance right now. Wipe his board, deal 4, and swing for 3? That seems okay. Or wipe his board, deal 5? 6, 7, 8? I think that's the play. I mean, maybe it's greedy to do that right now, but... Alright, well, he doesn't come up with an answer soon. Alright, well, a mugging and a win. I honestly cannot believe that we won this 8-4 draft. Honestly. But there it is. There it is. Things went perfectly, I guess. Even snapped up a breeding pool. So for anybody who is a little grumpy about the fact that I took that over what would have really just been a what was it, the skin brand goblin, I win anyway. So breeding pool and I win. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying the content, go ahead and please subscribe and leave comments. Let me know what you think. Clearly I probably misread some signals since everybody in the draft is playing red-green, red-green-white. But you know, if you think I misread some signals or drafted poorly, played poorly, feel free to let me know. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll be bringing you some more drafts as they go. But very happy that's I've actually won 2 8-4s in a row, and the last recording I did, I made the finals of an 8-4 as well. So pretty excited about it, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.